Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for the week of May 5, 2025, are here. Mac Scorpio, John J. York has a crime to solve. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson will strategize how to strike back. Plus, Josslyn Jax Eden McCoy makes a bold move in her WSB mission. Next week, expect Josslyn to put a new scheme in motion. Josslyn's WSB handler, Von Bryce Durfee, questioned her. However, Josslyn said she has a plan. Since she definitely knows how to think outside the box, expect her to come up with a plan on how to suddenly knock Professor Henry, Hank, Dalton's Daniel Goddard, socks off. Either that, or she will find a way to make Emma Scorpio Drake Braden Bruner look bad. Fans watched as Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, and Portia Robinson's Brooke Kerr plan succeeded. Jacinda Paige Herschel did what she was paid to do. She promised to go into hiding in Australia. Now that Drew has woken up, he's confused to face a furious Willow Tate Corinthos Caitlin McMullen. Willow rips into Drew about possibly losing her kids because of his actions. However, Drew will insist that he was drugged. Drew might even go to Portia to ask for a drug test, not realizing she's the one who gave Jacinda the drug to begin with. Another possibility is that Drew starts attacking someone who wasn't involved. That would put Portia and Nina in another moral dilemma. After all, Drew did have tea with Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, right before the drugging. That could actually explain Mac investigating a crime. Drew will demand someone pay for this and will want revenge. General Hospital spoilers reveal that the adoption secret is close to coming out. It is suggested that Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, could uncover some clues about the adoption. Rocco could question Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, which could cause a confrontation with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Seddon. Then, Dante would have to deal with the fact that Lulu Spencer, Alexa Habbins Bruning, kept BLQ's secret as well. Fans will also see what happens after Kai Taylor's Jens Austin Astrup surgery. Now that it's being turned into a documentary, that increases the chances that something is going to go wrong. Meanwhile, Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, will vow to protect Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. As Port Charles heads into another intense week, secrets unravel and loyalties are tested. From the police station to the hospital halls, tension pulses under the surface, and a single wrong move could change everything. Mac Scorpio digs deeper into a shadowy conspiracy, Drew Kane draws the line and pushes back hard, and Josslyn Jax refuses to stay silent. Buckle up for a week filled with high-stakes confrontations, dangerous gambits, and emotional revelations. Mac's investigation, a Scorpio instinct never misses. Police Commissioner Mac Scorpio is once again putting his instincts to the test, and this time, he's not just chasing down leads. After months of off-and-on interference, Mac's unofficial investigation into the lingering mystery surrounding Austin Gatlin Holt's death and Cyrus Renault's potential resurgence is gaining traction. But what Mac uncovers early in the week leaves him shaken and furious. Mac pays an unannounced visit to Dante Falconeri, subtly pressing him for details about the recent anomalies in PCPD evidence logs. Though Dante tries to play it by the book, it's clear that something is off. Mac later reviews security footage and notices a familiar figure in a restricted area, someone who shouldn't have clearance. By Tuesday, Mac quietly meets with Felicia, confiding that he suspects someone within the department is on the take, or worse, protecting Cyrus. Felicia, always his sharpest partner, urges Mac to be careful, especially since Jordan Ashford has been receiving anonymous threats tied to the same case. Could this be bigger than just a crooked cop? Or is the web being spun much closer to home? Later in the week, Mac uncovers a suppressed report filed months ago by Chase that never made it to evidence. A pattern of manipulation emerges, leading Mac to suspect that someone is selectively deleting or redirecting critical data. Is Cyrus truly pulling strings again from behind the scenes, or has a new enemy emerged? Drew strikes back. Kane takes control. Drew Kane has had enough. After being manipulated by Nina Reeves, used as a pawn in ELQ dealings, and sidelined by Carly's emotional distance, Drew is no longer playing nice. On Monday, he takes a decisive turn. Armed with intel from an unexpected source, rumored to be Brick, Drew sets his sights on turning the tables. He first confronts Nina at the Metro Court, coldly informing her that he's no longer tolerating her excuses. But rather than give her the satisfaction of a drawn-out argument, Drew serves her with legal documents, a cease and desist tied to her recent actions interfering in ELQ's overseas investments. Nina is rattled, not by the documents, but by Drew's new demeanor. Calm, calculated, cold. Drew then redirects his attention to Valentine Cassadine, cornering him with a counteroffer to an international partner Valentine thought he'd secured. Drew makes it clear, if Valentine doesn't step back from ELQ affairs, more alliances will mysteriously disappear. This isn't about money anymore, it's personal. Midweek, Drew visits Carly, attempting to repair the growing emotional rift. But Carly, still reeling from the choices both men in her life have made, Jason's return and Drew's aggressive behavior, isn't ready to welcome him back. She accuses him of becoming just another Cassadine-like power player. Drew fires back, saying he's tired of being the good guy who loses. By Thursday, Drew makes a bold move. He quietly reaches out to Ned Quartermaine, suggesting a temporary alliance to secure ELQ's future, without Valentine or Michael pulling strings. Ned is skeptical, but intrigued. Could this unlikely partnership turn the tide? Josslyn's bold move, the risk that could ruin her. Josslyn Jax has grown up in a world full of mob wars, heartbreak, and betrayal, but this week, she decides she's done playing the victim. After weeks of watching Dex Heller spiral and feeling shut out by Sonny Corinthos, Josslyn makes a dangerous choice. She goes public. Early in the week, Joss confronts Sonny directly, demanding to know why Dex was cast aside after risking everything for him. Sonny, mid-downward spiral and barely managing his control, coldly tells Josslyn that Dex made his choices, and those choices came with consequences. Joss counters that Sonny once promised to protect Dex, and instead, he let him twist in the wind. The confrontation escalates until Michael steps in, forcing them apart before things get physical. Fueled by frustration, Josslyn reaches out to Trina, confessing that she's thinking of speaking to the media. Trina warns her, once that door is open, there's no going back. Josslyn doesn't care, she wants the truth out. Especially after learning that Dex may leave town permanently. She won't let Sonny rewrite the narrative. By Wednesday, Josslyn does the unthinkable. She contacts a journalist friend and offers an off-the-record conversation about what it means to live in Sonny's shadow. But the moment she hangs up, she receives a chilling anonymous message: "Don't make a mistake you can't undo." This only strengthens her resolve. On Thursday, she records a video message, not naming names, but alluding heavily to the dangers Dex faced and the culture of silence in Port Charles. She shares it with Trina and Cameron, asking for their honest opinions. Cameron is stunned, urging her to reconsider. But Josslyn has made up her mind. By Friday, Josslyn's message is quietly leaked online, and the fallout is immediate. Diane Miller calls Carly in a panic. Sonny receives an urgent warning from Brick. And Dex, watching from a motel room outside of town, realizes Josslyn just put herself in Cyrus Renault's crosshairs. Other key moments: secrets, strategies, and surprises. Jason Morgan remains in the shadows this week, watching over his loved ones but staying at arm's length. However, on Tuesday, Sam McCall catches a glimpse of him near the docks, sparking an emotional chain reaction. Will she tell Danny the truth? Or keep Jason's presence secret? Anna Devane and Valentine have a loaded conversation midweek, where Anna accuses him of turning into someone she no longer recognizes. Valentine tries to play it off, but Anna's eyes say she's already made a decision about him, and it may not be in his favor. Maxie Jones gets an unexpected offer from a fashion investor on Thursday, someone with ties to Selena Wu. Is deception about to take a shady turn? Elizabeth Weber and Finn attempt a romantic do-over on Friday, but their evening is interrupted when Jake gets into unexpected trouble at school. A cryptic drawing found in Jake's notebook raises questions about what he's been hiding, and who he's been talking to. Coming next week, explosive fallout and new enemies emerge. As the week closes, Port Charles stands on the edge of multiple cliffs. Mac's discoveries threaten to expose a network of corruption. Drew's power plays force ELQ into a new phase. Josslyn's message reverberates through the city, and not everyone wants the truth to come out. With Cyrus Renault watching from the shadows, Jason's reappearance still under wraps, and Sonny's spiral deepening, next week promises even more chaos, and possibly a deadly showdown. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.